Hello there, lovely people. It's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and welcome to Alex Asks. We finally got a name for this thing! But more importantly, last time I asked you, lovely lot, when do you think we're going to be seeing new Pokémon generations in Pokémon GO? Well, here's just what a few of you had to say. Matthew Digamus says they'll probably release the Johto Pokémon in Pokémon GO when Pokémon Sun and Moon comes out. Matthew then goes on to say that it would give people the opportunity to play Pokémon on the 3DS in home, and also out on the go, so there's sort of that bridge between the two. Whether there's actually a bridge between the games or not is yet to be seen. And I like that idea, but I do think maybe we'll be seeing it a bit sooner. I don't know. I think maybe too much Pokemon all at once might be too much. Because I said too much. Jacob Molnar is not quite as optimistic and said that it's probably not going to be for quite a considerable amount of time. Jacob's reasoning behind this is that they've got loads more they need to implement before they can get into the new generations. You know, things like the Pokemon centers and all the other things like trading and maybe even battling other people outside of gyms. All those lovely things first. That Cider guy says Pokemon from other regions are already in it. You just aren't looking hard enough. Actually, you know what? I've heard that is true. If you run around the Eiffel Tower 15 times within 10 minutes, then you can unlock Mew 3. MacArthur Corrick says we will see more Pokemon before the next time Alex asks. If only. 98 Urka says we will see more Pokemon on August the 19th because Hawaii is at the 19.8 degree of latitude, and the new Pokemon region is based on Hawaii. Well, with that logic, who am I to argue? Jim the Pandaman thinks much the same as Matthew and thinks that it's going to come out at the same time as Sun and Moon to build hype. Again, maybe, but honestly I think maybe too much Pokemon going on all at the same time might just sort of it'll be too much for people to get their hands on and too much for people to process. I think maybe try and space it out a bit more, but who knows. I'm a Pug, also known as Sir Donuts, says that we'll see it 2 weeks before September the 41st. Trust me, I work at Niantic. Of course, this is complete rubbish because ever since the event, there are now only 39 days in September. Bodacious T says 3, 2, 1, now? Errol, phone, quickly. GCN Matt says December because Niantic said so. I think you may be imagining things. Guy621 says, I'm 99% sure that we will get new Pokemon before fall, but no server fixes. Egg your face. Walker's Action News says they think it'll be on February the 22nd, 1996. I just wanted to say Walker's Action News. Jermaine Rodney Jr. reckons that it's going to happen once the 151st person has caught all 151 original Pokemon. Yes, it's a ridiculous notion, but I just like how the numbers just sort of meet so nicely. It's just very pleasing. And finally, Bernate says that they'd love to see Kanto introduced so that they could be able to catch Pikachus and Dratinis, and so that they can imagine a game with Pokemon more than Zubats. Oh, sarcasm, thy name is Bernate. Massive thanks to everybody who left a comment. Unfortunately, I cannot read all of your comments out because I'm only on this earth for so long, but you do have a chance to get one of your comments read out in the next episode of Alex Asks. And so my question for you this time is, do you think that the NX will be a success if it takes on the form of this tablet with removable controllers thing that basically we pretty are much sure it's gonna be? If you don't know what I'm talking about, click that card up there. Can a slightly underpowered system really be that successful in this day and age? Let me know down there in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you finally come up with a name for that subscribe button, and be sure to check out nintendolife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye bye. Guy621 says, I'm 99% sure that we'll get new Pokemon before Jermaine Rodney Jr. thinks that it's gonna happen when the 151st Pokemon don't catch people.